Hello, welcome to Screen Talk with yours truly, Nomfanelo Malloy. So, over the weekend, the Wicked movie was finally released in theaters, and it's safe to say, based off the box office numbers, that it is a financial hit. I mean, we'll see in the long run should it have legs to sustain that momentum, but it seems like people, the general audience, are enjoying this movie. But unfortunately, it seems like some people, when it comes to etiquette in theaters, that needs to be worked on. So apparently, I saw a tweet here where people have been sharing screenshots from the movie, like this one, for example, that shows the title card "Wicked Part One." And honestly, seeing stuff like this, it's just rude and disrespectful. Because I don't get why you do that one. It seems like clearly to get attention, and this just shows that etiquette in movie theaters have gone downhill. And yeah, so with like the Wicked movie here, for example, a lot of people have shared their frustrations with this, and of course you're gonna have people being silly about this stuff, but from the most part, from what I saw, people were not happy about this. Let me see if I could pull up some of the responses here. Gee, just trying to figure out how to find quote tweets here. So, for example, Alamo Drafthouse has said, "Don't do that. Do this at Alamo Drafthouse, and they'll take you to the back and set you on fire. Put your damn phone away, watch a damn movie, and show some damn respect. Theater etiquette is dead." Now, when I saw this, I had to jump in here. So I mean, it's been a while since I've been to the movie theater, but I feel like of recent times, I feel like this has heightened since pandemic, that a lot of people treat the movie theater as if it's their own personal living room. So, examples like for me, so one time I saw a movie, it was like an anime movie. I forgot the name of it, but there wasn't that many people in the room. But essentially, there was someone decided to talk on their cell phone, disregarding the people around them, but essentially decided to have a normal phone conversation on the phone, allow their phone to ring. That was just frustrating. Another moment too, like when I saw the Joker sequel, someone next to me had their phone on. It was very bright and the room was very dark. It was so annoying, and they were essentially kept. I don't know if it was texting or scrolling on social media, but essentially that was distracting as I was trying to pay attention to the movie. And then also, to one time, I went with my brother where someone, because it was just very few people, where someone that was sitting in the same row as us was coughing loudly, one, and then also was pacing back and forth, which is just weird. So honestly, like with stuff like this, it just shows that with the theaters themselves, they need to do a better job policing this stuff. Otherwise, it could lose business. Because I remember back in the day, and I'm sure some of you have might have seen this, but I remember theaters would promote a lot to say, "Hey, do not, don't do any recording, don't do any of that, because otherwise you could be charged for piracy." And you would have employees essentially check to see if people are doing that. But I don't know what happened. It seems like they just disregard that and allow people to do whatever they want in the theaters. And like with what happened with Wicked here, for example, in some movie theaters, that perfectly illustrates that. So it's just frustrating to see stuff like this, and I really hope the theaters get their stuff together, because I could see like where if stuff continues to happen, I won't be surprised if theaters decide to essentially refuse to show their movies, not just like the specific movie, but any movie they have under their banner, refuse to show it in that theater, or like the under that chain of theaters. And yeah, this is just not a good look on that. And because I titled this video, "Is Theater Etiquette Dead?" I mean, it certainly looks like it, just based on what people have been posting online. It seems like for clickbait. But yeah, like, because I love going to the theaters, love seeing movies on the big screen, but with stuff like this, I won't be surprised if that prevents other people from going to the theater. Because I find, for me, like, it's more enjoyable to watch on a big screen, because for one, at least you get to watch with other people, and two, at least, you're able to be fully immersed to watch it. Because I find, for me, at home, when I try to watch movies, there's always distractions happening in the background, since I live with my family. I don't live by myself, but yeah, like, this is just disappointing, honestly. And yeah, like, just with theater chains, get your act together. I mean, or else it will not look good for you in the long run, especially at a time when like theaters are still trying to bounce back after um sales declined during the pandemic. So hopefully hopefully theaters are able to work that stuff out, because I know that I was going to say that when it comes to advanced screenings, stuff like this, like there's a zero, there's a no tolerance for that stuff, because otherwise you could get charged, prosecuted, and all that stuff, and possibly banned in some cases. So, and I know that usually when a big movie comes out, maybe during opening weekend, sure, you'll see employees check, but I feel like they'll do that probably at the start of showtime, or like or in the middle of the movie, but they don't regularly check. But if theaters are not able to, let's say, have hire employees to actually check people in the room, at least put security cameras or something like that. But honestly, like, behaviors like this, they need to change, for not just for the audience sake, but for the business sake as well too. So that's pretty much all that I have to discuss on this. Let me know in the comments section, what do you guys think about this? Is this something you guys see often when you see a movie in the theater? What can theaters do to improve on stuff like this? Let me know in the comment section. So also too, you can find the links to my socials in description. I recently joined Blue Sky, so you could follow me there on that platform if you like. So you could check in the description. I do have a link tree that shows the links to all of my socials, so you could view it on that as well too. Also, too, if you want to support me, you could visit buymeacoffee.com/nomfanelo to donate. It'll be very appreciative if you do. And I want to say thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to catch you on the next one.